the interests of people are and try to balance them, because that's what legislation should be all about.
What you have to look at is how the light rail has transformed Charlotte.
We always want to be out front, showing what can be done.
We govern best when more people have a voice.
Thank you for watching the show. You be encouraged.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting episode of the Paul Brown Show. This evening, my guests be Mr. Justin Tolbert, Mr. Jelani Lopez, and Mr. Jonathan Phelps. How y'all gentlemen doing today?
Pretty good. How about yourself, sir?
All right. Tell the audience a little bit about yourself, each one of yourselves.
Go ahead, Scoop.
Well, I'm 26. I'm from Columbia, South Carolina. I'm here in Charlotte. I came up here to go to school, Johnson & Wales.
Okay.
And just been out in the world right now. Just been trying to get some money in my pocket.
That bread.
Yeah, I'm Jelani. I'm 24. I'm from Virginia Beach, Virginia, 7'5" out here, And I went to Johnson & Wales too. That's how I know Justin. That's how I know Phelps as well too. So went to school culinary. I'm cooking at the Panther Stadium right now, but trying to get this podcast up and going too as well.
Yeah, and I'm Jonathan Phelps. I go by Phelps or Felipe. Yeah, I know.
Or Felipe.
I'm from Fayetteville, North Carolina. When it came out to Charlotte because of Johnson & Wales, met these guys, my boys, and then we ended up with Playazcircle Podcast. Yeah,
it's my brother, really.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Hey, y'all do a podcast. Tell me how y'all started the podcast. Oh, what is a podcast? Let's get with that first.
Go ahead, G.
A podcast is kind of like it's kind of like radio without the music, really. Like you're just having conversations, and you can record the conversations and let the world hear the conversations that you recorded. And so that's kind of how it came about, really, because I used to listen to a lot of different podcasts, and I went to them with an idea, and they already had kind of a similar idea as well too. So we kind of just came together and put it all together in one pot, and so now we're here. And now we kind of really unstoppable, really. We started, and then we haven't really looked back. We haven't really, we just pushing forward and trying to do the next thing. So we appreciate you having us here today, sir.
Oh, no problem. So how long have y'all had this podcast together?
August.
Yeah, about 2.5 months.
2.5 months.
Yes, sir.
What do y'all like most about having a podcast?
I say probably voicing our opinions, giving how we feel about a situation or wherever, and I'll say, taking the road trips and interviewing different guests.
Okay.
Right now, we kind of doing people that we kind of know right now, but we want to venture out and do more people. But those take us on journeys too. We been to Baltimore, DC, Maryland, around there. We just came from Columbia. We're going to Fayetteville this weekend, so we on the move. Podcast on the road.
Definitely. I would say though, it don't even seem like a job or nothing like that. Like, these my boys, and ever since I met them, we always been cool. So every time we link up and record the podcast, it's always just normal conversation, really. And then that's why I think our podcast is pretty great, because it's just normal conversation, and then it just be funny. We talk about good topics. We serious when we need to be serious, but we laugh when we need to laugh as well too. So. Always a good time at the Playazcircle Podcast.
Yeah, it's fun. We enjoy it. It's we enjoy each other's company type of thing. So it's that makes for the better episodes.
Okay, all right. So what would y'all consider to be your favorite episode?
I'd probably say for me the Kings and Queens, just to get some feedback from a female point of view, and then we already have our point of view. So just getting to know what. How they feel about certain things, and being able to ask them questions and stuff. Okay. That was I would say that was cool.
Yeah.
I would have to go with I think it was episode 3. We interviewed one of our college friends, Gucci, and it was kind of wild because there was a lot of people while we were doing the podcast, but it was just real down to earth though, man. There was a lot of people there while we were recording the podcast, and we had a lot of funny stories of us back in college. So he dropped some gems on us. That's the name of the episode, Gems. So go check that out. But I'll probably say that one. I would say the Kings and Queens, but to give you a different answer from what he said.
Correct. How about yourself?
I probably have to say Gems also, because I feel like that really started off it did start off our guest episodes.
Yeah.
And it was
that was our first guest.
A great breakthrough moment, I feel like, starting early. Only being our 3rd episode. Yeah, definitely shout out to Gooch.
2 times.
And
describe that feeling when you starting that first show and you know you're starting something new and you're doing something together as brothers. Describe that feeling.
Well, the first time we recorded the episode, it took us like 20-30 minutes to like get the intro in, because I mean I do the intros and I was just all over the place.
Okay.
But the first time we did it, it was just like, it didn't even feel like we were doing a podcast. Because I really chill with them on a normal basis, so it's not like I'm a stranger to them or anything like that. So it kind of felt like I was just at their house just talking, really.
Everything kosher.
Yeah, everything just was smooth. And then now, like when we first started, it was kind of rough getting all talking together and stuff like that. But now we got it down pat.
Just fall right in place.
Yeah.
At 2 months.
I'm telling you,
Yeah.
check us out.
Man.
Yeah, it's moved real fast, honestly, but it doesn't even feel like it's been 2 months.
What are some of the struggles you face as far as with a podcast?
A struggle that we faced is probably getting people the mass to listen to it. I mean, we have a good little following right now, but I mean, of course, we're trying to expand it and make bigger and bigger moves. But that would probably be our biggest struggle right now. Is I could have said editing the podcast, like especially the first couple episodes, but we kind of got that under control
that's
now
a process
too.
Also.
Yeah, that's definitely a process. People, if you know somebody that is good at editing or got a good cameraman, holler at us. But definitely, that's the struggle. But I mean, it's all good now. You got a struggle. I won't say anything a struggle
really
though.
getting the new listeners. That's it. Because I mean, it's kind of hard to gauge how you would go about getting new listeners. I mean, of course, we use social media. We're on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. We're promoting all the time. Let alone it's 3 of us, so we all come from 3 different cities. So we could promote to different people, but it's still, it's kind of tough when, all your friends, it's kind of hard to explain to them what you're really doing without explaining, or everybody doesn't want to just go look into things. So I mean,
they want to wait for you to tell them about it and all that. I seen it, but I didn't know if I wanted to click on it.
Yeah.
You can just click on it. The link's right there.
For the viewing audience, how would they be able to listen to your podcast?
We on SoundCloud, we on iTunes, Playazcircle Pod, Playaz Circle Pod, SoundCloud and iTunes. We on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all that.
All the same name, Playazcircle Pod.
So you can email us at playazcirclepod@gmail.com. Yeah, we're looking for people that send us topics, people that send us music. We listen to up-and-coming artists' music up there as well, too. So, I mean, DJs that got their own little mixes that we do on Fridays. We do mixes for the DJs. If you sing, you got poetry, anything like that. We taking.
Just trying to give you that platform.
Yeah, definitely.
Get your stuff out there, get it heard.
Space.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a TV show. What do y'all see to be the difference between this TV show and being a guest on my show and your podcast?
Nothing, really.
I'll probably say the only difference is they probably could see us on your TV show, but they have to hear us,
Correct.
listen to us in the car. With yours, they probably have to watch it on TV or maybe on the computer or something. But with us, you can pull it up on your phone while you're jogging. You can listen to it. You can be in the car in traffic. You can turn us on real quick. I feel like it's the same.
Turn the radio off and listen
they
to
can
us.
just see you, but they can't see us. But
Can they? I mean, do y'all like video it some more? You know what I'm saying? Because I know they have like a lot, like your episodes. Do y'all have someone like videotaping it or something?
Coming soon.
Very soon. Very soon.
We had to think about it, make sure we was ready to do that. Make sure that was one of the options we wanted to take. So we're looking for somebody right now to follow us on our podcast on the road.
Definitely.
Where do you see your podcast in about 5 years?
Trying to be with you.
Yeah.
You got your own TV show. We're trying to be like you.
Yeah. But definitely either, like give us a little ESPN channel from 3 to 3:30. You know what I'm saying? You never know.
Correct.
Yeah, give us
I need an hour.
We'll take 30 minutes first, and then we'll show them we can need a 2-hour special.
That'd be a good feeling, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Y'all be working together.
Yeah.
What would y'all call the show?
Oh, it's keeping the same thing. Playazcircle
Podcast.
This is a lifestyle now.
Playazcircle Show.
Might as well just keep it Playazcircle Pod, like 3 P's in the pod.
Ooh.
Quick on our feet. quick on our feet. But yeah, definitely something like this. Like I said, we don't really plan on going backwards or anything. So
Correct.
we're just trying to push forward and keep it moving, and wherever it takes us, we're trying to go, really.
Who would you consider to be some? Who would you dream guests? Let's start with each.
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Phelps. A
Who's
dream
the
guest.
dream guest? Dream guest.
Give him two. Give him two.
I gotta say Kanye West.
Fat.
I'm
Shout
a
out
big
Kanye.
fan, a huge fan of Kanye West.
He's a GOAT.
Yeah, definitely. J. Cole. We both from Fayetteville, so I feel like that's a great thing. I mean, he does a lot for us in Fayetteville when he comes back during summer times when he's not on the road and everything.
Correct.
So I feel like we try and do the same for everybody, not just in our cities, but around everywhere we could possibly like get encounter with. So I feel that'd be a great thing. They see, like at least just for even people in Fayetteville, like they see two people working together doing positive things. You may not even like the show or whatever, but it may inspire somebody to go do something they would like to do. You know?
I would personally say maybe Allen Iverson. He's from the 7-5, just like me, and so like I looked up to Allen Iverson a lot when I was growing up. I mean, I haven't really met a lot of people that don't really look up to Allen Iverson too. So especially if they play basketball. So definitely Allen Iverson, and I think I'm gonna go with Chef Roble actually. Yeah, like I fool with Chef Roble. I've been following his movement a lot. He's definitely putting on for us in the culinary field as well too. So I'm a chef as well too. So I kind of respect that. Like he's built his name for himself, and for him to be one of us, and I always look up to that. So Chef Roble, holla at me. If you need an intern, you know, I'm out here.
I'll probably go with LeBron first. That's my favorite athlete, so I'm going with him. And then, you know, for some motivation, I'm probably gonna go P. Diddy.
Ooh, I like that.
Bring that on there.
Yeah.
Speak some stuff into existence for us.
Hey, P. Diddy. Oh man.
Dang, that was a good one. I wasn't even thinking about LeBron.
It's the same thing, because you know it's like somebody in your field, but you know I just look up to him for a different reason.
But you don't play basketball though.
I'd love for us to have a like Revolt.
I hoop.
Yeah, Diddy, if you trying to get us on Revolt, you know, we out here.
Until we get our own network. We don't have a whole network. We might as well.
Sponsors.
We got the music. We got,
I know y'all deal a lot with the Panthers Stadium and stuff. Do y'all see a lot of the players? Do y'all ever tell the players that what y'all do?
I mean, he works more with the players.
I work more with the players, but it's kind of like, you know, if they, I won't mention it to them, but you know, like if we're talking about something, I might try to bring it up, and then you know, if they have more questions, then I'm definitely trying to tell them more, but I'm not gonna try to like bring it up, because I know they used to like people bringing up stuff like ideas all the time.
Audience, we're gonna take a break. We'll be right back in just a second. Thank you.
Okay. And we're back, and when you come back, you're gonna say, make sure you tune in to their podcast. We'll get some stuff from your podcast, right? Yeah. See how you is it prevented on it?
Yeah.
It's a little explicit.
We're gonna give you the first one though. I don't think it's
How
too
long
much.
is the first one?
Probably like an hour.
Yeah, probably like an hour.
Good. Okay. And tell them, say, okay, welcome back.
But you trying to play something off of there?
Yes. So we're going to play some of your podcast, and you tell
turn
us.
us up.
Kings and
Kings and Queens?
Yeah.
Give us a little bit about, set it up for us. I said, audience, thank you so much for watching. No, we're going to do it.
Oh, you want me to play it out loud?
No, you have it recorded online, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Have it from images or no?
Yes,
yeah, we
ma'am.
got pictures.
Okay, so that's what we're going to use.
Okay.
Oh, beam me up, Scotty.
Yeah, beam me up,
Yes,
Scotty.
ma'am.
All right, we're going to come back.
I guess that's a new slogan, beam me up, Scotty.
I got slogans for days, honestly. I just be at the crib thinking.
Okay, we're back on the show. If people wanted to get in contact with y'all, how would they go about doing that?
Definitely follow us on iTunes, SoundCloud, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Playazcircle Pod, Playaz Circle Pod, one word. You can email us at playazcirclepod@gmail.com. You can send us music, you can send us questions, you can send us comments, you can send us poetry, anything you want to send us, really.
We're trying to be a guest.
We're trying to be a guest. We are the only podcast